What else was I gonna say? Oh, it's hard for me to try to do two things at one time. I'm just on my other phone trying to make sure that you can hear me. Um, this phone freaking- look like I got something on my phone going on. Oh, this little girl knocking at the door. I was just checking on my other phone, just checking my signal and everything. Checking on my other phone. So I'm on my cell phone. So it is gonna be hard for me to like read the comments or whatever because my screen is like dark. It's just naturally tinted. And then if I go in the sun, I really not gonna be able to see it. So I'm not ignoring anybody or anything. But just for the first half of the video, I did just want to come on and show my face just to make let everybody know it is like a real person, a real page or whatever with all this AI technology and computer stuff. But I really don't like showing my face at all. It's just like easier for me to talk uh without looking at the camera. And then as if I see people coming in the chat, then I get a little nervous too. I lose my train of thought. So I be trying not to read the comments and look at like how many people are watching and just say what I have to say. But my toddler, she was just trying to come out here, so for some reason she can't open the door, so she knocking on the door. She went back inside, I guess. Oh, here she goes. Are you coming? Come on. But anyways, I haven't been doing any shorts or videos because my video that I originally started doing YouTube is all like busted or whatever. I do need to get it repaired. Like I said, it's just completely gone. I have like HP. I think it's HP Envy. Oh, there's some hawks out here. I think they returned from last year's like a mother hawk. She had like three hawks or whatever. I came out here earlier and I saw like I think two or three of them. So I think it's the babies or either the mamas and the babies. Last year they did have like a nest up here. You could hear in the background. But they had like a nest up here in this tree or whatever. And this year, early spring, they came back to this nest. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's somewhere up here. I don't think that one is it. It's further back there. I think it was. But anyways, I think either the mama bird or one of the baby birds came back in the nest. But I'm thinking it's probably the baby, one of the babies, earlier in the spring, and then they just moved to like a different tree over there. I guess because I'm out here a lot, so maybe they just wanted to be more secluded. They went to one of the other trees in one of the other yards or whatever. But I came out here yesterday, and like every once in a while when I come out here, they'll like fly by or whatever. They don't bother me. Doesn't bother me none last year, like the mama bird, even when the babies were in the nest. But I did have some binoculars. I could look up there and see them, but just every once in a while, not like every day now. But if I come out here, they'll be out here. And earlier I came out here because it rained last night, and I came to check my this compost pile because I didn't cover it up. If I knew it was gonna rain, then I would have covered it. But it really didn't rain like a lot, too much or whatever. I'm gonna try to walk over here. Hopefully, if my internet go out, just my regular phone data stay on. But anyways, this is one of my newer compost piles, and you can see I did throw. I had a watermelon with seeds, and I just threw like the juice and the seeds like lifted this up and So I do have like a few, and they may be too close together, whatever. I already know most of them are not gonna like survive anyways. But today I am gonna get my tarp and I'm gonna cover it up so I don't get too much water like directly on the top. But I know it's gonna rain, so the ground is gonna be wet or whatever. And I'm not worried about that. It's just because they're so delicate seedlings. I don't want to get them too wet on top. And then like this time last year, whatever I did, I put like a sweet potato. I had like a little Amazon box. I think I put some compost in there, and then you can see I just got grass clippings from when my son cut the grass. I just rake it up and throw it on here, and then I just put like any kind of food scraps in there that's about to go bad or whatever, and just like more grass clipping. You can see I cut up some newspaper. I put on top of there. So, since I kind of let my garden up here die off. The only thing I really have right now is the one pomegranate tree, little shrub or whatever, and I'll go over there in a minute because like the last month it's been raining a lot, and so like it was hard for me to come out here and check everything. And I did have this tarp up here just so that my plants won't get too wet. And then I did raise them up off the ground. Like I said, I'll go over there in a second or whatever. But today I'm gonna go ahead and put that tarp over here on top of this so that it can preserve this. Like I say, everything won't get too wet. I'm not worried about this because it rained like almost like a week straight on and off, and this sweet potato's doing fine just leaving it out here like that. And then I don't know if I'm gonna move it into like a bucket or something. Right now I'm gonna just leave it right there. It just depends. And then I did find some more containers that I can use for something. So I was thinking maybe about moving like some of the watermelons to this. I have two of these and then I have some other stuff, but I don't really know yet. It was like heavy trash pickup or whatever, and I saw some people had these out sitting on their curbs. I was like, yo, I could use those baskets or put some cardboard, in line it with cardboard and then put my compost or soil in there. But sorry, I just got a message. But anyways, I have this thing too, and I make this into another worm bin. I do have holes at the bottom. I don't think I have holes at the top, but I guess I could just keep the lid off and just leave it like that because I don't want to empty everything out and put it back in there. So I might just add my worms from my other compost pile to here or whatever. And then this compost pile, this is my first compost pile. So I have got some compost from under there to fill up some of my buckets over there. And I still just been adding stuff on top. So it went down a lot because it's been raining. So like I don't hardly ever water this because when it rains, usually it's enough to like wet it and whatever. And then it does rain like a lot when it does rain most of the time, or it'll rain like a few days in a row. So don't really ever hardly have to water this. But I did empty my only rain barrel, and I just emptied all of that water into. I started this one. This is a newer compost pile. Also, I started that maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and then I started this maybe 6 months ago. But anyways, I did the water out of here. I got my two teens and my toddler. We emptied this rain barrel and cleaned it out yesterday. So some of the water we put on this pile, some of it we put here, and some of it we put over there. But I mean, all of the little seedlings or whatever that were in here, I guess they died off from just too much water when it rained. Like I said, I am in Houston, Texas. So I think about 3 weeks ago it rained like a lot, a couple of days in a row, and it just so whatever was in there, it just I guess just got too wet or whatever. But I am seeing a bunch of these little things sprouting up. So the squirrels, I guess the acorns they fall from the trees or whatever, and I just been pulling these out because I'm not trying to burn no acorn trees. And the cool thing is when you pull these, like the acorn, the hull is still attached, but you can see like the roots and stuff. So that's like pretty cool, the shell or whatever. But these are just like all all around the yard. And I just try to pull them because, like I said, I'm not trying to grow an acorn tree. I just kind of pull them and just put them on top of the compost pile. Because I don't have any trees back here anyways. I'm not really trying to grow any trees. But I'm going to just go back over here and just show some of the newer things that I have done. Like I said, I don't have much going on here because I just let all my plants die or whatever. Because I do need a better like system or whatever to keep protect my plants. But I did buy this from Temu. I bought a plant tower or a planter. What do you call it? Plant rack or whatever. So like I said, this was my pomegranate. It did survive all of the rain or whatever. Then everything else I just let die off because I didn't come out here and water it. So it's like I'm starting all over again. But I mean, it's okay. This summer is different from last summer. This summer it just like rained more than it did last summer. So as far as me, I'm just trying to figure out like how to make this space efficient as possible to do what I need to do. But by me putting it on the planner, it is like pushed back. When I have the tires and stuff, it was closer to like here. So when it rained now, I really don't have to worry about my plants getting too wet. So I got a plant stand here and a plant stand here. And this thing is off the ground. I got some board up under here, and it's pushed back. And then later, I'm gonna push this back a little bit. I'm not gonna push it back too far because I have seen like snakes in the backyard, so I do want just like a little space back there that I can see, that it's nothing back there. But I'm gonna push this back, and the stuff that's pushed up against the wall here is good for when it rains, but like these that are up front, they still may get like too much water. So like for now, I'm not gonna worry about putting my tarp back up because everything is kind of like pushed back against the wall. And this, I don't really have anything in here, so I'm gonna just let that stay like that. And the only thing I need to do is I do still need to get another shade cloth that I can put further down here. So that way most of this is all, and then probably can move this down a little bit to where like overlapped a little bit. So that way it won't be a gap in between there. So I think if I order another one of these, it'll be enough room for me, like I say, to overlap. So I can kind of move this over so it'll overlap that. And then that one will like partially overlap that a little bit. But I think I know a way that I can put this back where like if it's storming real bad or raining a couple of days in a row that I can hang something instead of hanging it from here. I think I'm gonna just go up under the here, the white part, and I'm gonna put some I don't know what you call them, like some hook screws there, and then I can hang something so that way my plants won't get like too wet. But at the end of the day, I am still moving stuff around and just coming up with ideas that way I can have like a fishing garden. Oh, and another thing is that eventually I'll probably go ahead and just go ahead and get a greenhouse, and I'll probably set it like over here somewhere. I probably move this down and set it right here. That way, when it's bad weather, it's like close to my door. I don't have to go too far to check on whatever is out here. And that it is some shade there. So, like you can see, there's some sunny spots and some shade. So that way, it's not like full sun all day. It is depending on where the sun is moving. I can't really see my phone. Trying to see what time it was. But yeah, anyways, I'm not really like I said, I don't got much going on. I'm still doing my compost and trying to make me some more soil. That's why I went ahead and got me two more composting piles. I still got my worm bin back here. And like about 2 weeks ago my fridge wasn't cooling, and I wound up throwing a bunch of stuff in the freezer, and I wasn't thinking I could have just went ahead and put my stuff out in the I could have just put a lot of my frozen vegetables that I had in my compost pile, or gave some of them to my worms or whatever. I don't know why I wasn't thinking that. So, but now I don't have any scraps or frozen vegetables in my freezer for my worms. But they've been doing good or whatever. Sorry, I was trying to check my phone. I was trying to check my other phone just to see the quality of the video, see if it's still recording and on. But like I say, uh, I got one of these, and I did see on Temu that they have another rain barrel. They had a 200-gallon rain barrel. I think it was like $20 or $30. It was on sale, but I didn't have money to get that or whatever. But I did save it like in my little shopping cart or whatever. So, if I could get the 200-gallon one, that would be awesome. If not, just even another 150-gallon for the back, and then probably like a 50-gallon for the front when I get my plants for the front yard. And I'm trying not to talk too loud because sometimes my neighbors be outside. So that's kind of why I'm whispering, sort of, because I don't be want people all in my business. But anyway, that's about it. I really don't got much going on. I think I covered everything. And I guess if you haven't been watching my shorts or for in a long time, I did finally get that tree that was falling down here. I finally got that up. Uh, I still do need to move this little pile here. I just left it there. I still have like a couple of piles of sticks or whatever. And that back there is gonna stay back there. But I do need to move this so when my son cut the grass, he can like cut the grass fully. And then I do need to clean that up. But like I said, we did finally get the swimming pool off of my doghouse. Because I was trying to decide if I was gonna blow it back up and try to use it because it did have like a hole in it where air is escaping, and I can't figure out what the hole is or whatever. And I think that pool is 200 gallons. So I had it like in this area in the shade last year, and I was trying to decide if I wanted to put it back up this year or not. And I was like, well, I'll just go ahead and put it up. And I did want to buy her like a different one, possibly like a, a smaller one or whatever, but I haven't done it yet. So I don't know. But other than that, it's just been like hot, either hot and or rain. Hey, you got to cut it out, girl. But oh, what I was saying, the weather has just been either like hot, like the last week or so, it's just been hot. 4th of July, I was gonna go ahead and do a live while me and my daughter. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, I was gonna do a live just in the driveway. Me and my toddler stood out in the front yard or whatever. I guess I could turn this camera on. We just stood out in the front yard and because I know like for New Year's or whatever, our neighbors like in front of us and behind us usually pop fireworks or whatever. Yeah, go ahead. They pop fireworks. So if I think it's a house like 3 or 4 houses down, they did a lot of fireworks or whatever. We went outside about 8 o'clock, and I think we came in around 10. My toddler, she had enough, so it was like 9:45 or so. She was ready to come in, but she did get to see a lot, and they were pretty close. Like I said, this in the city, and the house is like 3 or 4. It's like literally 3 or 4 houses down. So they were pretty close. The fireworks were pretty close. So we just sat out in the driveway. I gave her some bubbles, some chalk, some water guns. And I guess my other kids felt like they were too old to sit out and watch fireworks. So we just sat out there by ourselves. I got me a few, what do you call it, citronella candles and put them out or whatever. Oh, and I did. I went out earlier that day. I had to leave my house about 3 o'clock. I went to Walmart and I ride the bus. So I was just sitting in the sun waiting on the bus maybe like 10 minutes. And just that 10 minutes alone, like I started getting like a headache just because I was like directly in the sun. There was like no shade or nothing. So I just feel like the sun was just like beaming on my head, burning, like kind of burning my head. For the rest of the day, I had a headache. So I think I stayed up to about like 11 o'clock, whatever. The neighbors were still popping fireworks, whatever. But yeah. So, but when came home, I did try to get I mean, did try to hydrate a lot. I did give me some electrolytes and some water, some ice water and electrolytes. Oops, my camera froze. Okay, there it goes. But like I said, that's about it. I did put my cash up, I think, in the description or the title. Because sometimes oh, that's because you don't have shoes on. But why don't you go get your shoes? I think it's fine. She asked me to pick her up because she don't have her feet are dirty. I thought it was something on my eye. I guess it's just the sun, my eyelashes. But anyways, what I was saying, I forgot what I was saying. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, I didn't. I lost my train of thought. But like I say, anyways, nothing really much has been. Oh, I was saying my cash up. I did put my cash up, I think, in the title or whatever, because sometimes I forget to put it up there just in case anybody did want to donate. The money will like pretty much go to my garden and trying to just get stuff that I need because just like the other day, I was just like, man, I'm just gonna give up. I ain't gonna worry about it doing it because it's like I said, the weather this summer is different from the weather last summer. So it's like I'm constantly trying to change and figure out how to keep my plants alive because I don't have room pretty much inside to do anything. And then like I said, I don't have like a greenhouse or anything out here, so it's like I got to keep coming up with ways. I think I'll be doing fine and then something unexpected to happen. But at the end of the day, like they said, I guess everybody only talk about the good and they don't talk about and show the bad. But I'm just kind of as I'm going, just trying to just trying to say you can have good days, bad days. Some days you don't feel like giving up, and then a lot of times you do have to keep starting over, which is fine for me. Cause I felt like that for like a week. I was like, nah, man, forget it. I'm just not even gonna worry about it. I'll just wait till I get everything that I think that I need. But at the end of the day, like I said, I know it's important for me to keep going and keep excuse me, just to keep going and keep trying. So like I said, I did kind of feel like giving up, but then I see that my one little pomegranate tree, a shrub, did survive. So didn't feel like totally hopeless. Plus my compost pile, I was like, well, at the end of the day, at least I got my compost pile. I got something growing over there. So for now, I just try to focus on that. Try to keep my watermelons going. And I know that they say, like, for instance, like the compost pile is fairly new. So I don't know if this will be like enough fertilizer or whatever to keep it, have make me give me a decent sized watermelon or not. But I'm just try to add whatever I can to feed it. And like I said, that one is a couple of months old, so I know for sure some stuff that's broken down. Sorry, I was looking at the hawk flying by. Uh, it's no use to me trying to turn my camera on because by the time it's finished and try to focus, it's gonna be gone. Well, it might be trying to circle back. If it circle back, I'll try to catch it. But it's just like at the end of the day, they are like some beautiful creatures or whatever. I lived in Houston like half my life, and this is my first time ever seeing like hawks in Houston. But I did do like some research. I did like Google yesterday, to see like why would the hawk stay or want to be in my backyard, and it was basically gave like different reasons. It gave you like the spiritual.
Mom, you can help me play another game. I wanna.
Okay, you gotta wait till I finish, please. Or you can go get your computer and ask Michael to turn it on for you. Get off of me. It's too hot and you too big.
Hi, guys. I just want to be quiet.
If both our birthdays are coming up with next week, hers is on the 14th, mine on the 17th.
It's my birthday.
It's not your birthday yet, girl.
It's my birthday. Today, me and being mean.
Girl, I forgot what I was talking about. I don't even know. But I did just want to come out and do a live. Like I tested this phone yesterday.
Wait, it's started that sweat very fast.
Oh my goodness. But I did test this phone out yesterday, and I saw that I could do a live. Like I said, I don't really like using my phone because it's hard for me to like see on here unless I'm in the shade.
Take a
I
bug.
can't really see my screen or whatever.
Take a bug.
And then it's just like tinted dark just because I got it in the toilet. The screen is naturally like dark or whatever. So it's nothing I can do to like lighten it up.
Take a bag.
Erica, please. So I have to be like in the shade to really see my phone or whatever.
I see my own phone.
But like I was saying, like after this live, it's not gonna let me like upload it and save it. So I just only go live. I'm not gonna try to do any shorts because my storage is full. I think I just need another phone, and it's not gonna matter if I like go in and delete stuff on my phone because I already tried that. Like some of my older phones, I tried that too. It's still gonna say that my data is like full, so it don't matter how much stuff I delete on my phone. It's just once you get a certain amount of data on there, it's just like some stuff can be deleted or whatever. Even if you delete it, it's still gonna be in the memory. So until I can get another phone, I'll just be doing lives. And right now I'm not gonna say how often I'm gonna do it because I've been wanting to do a live on my other computer to test it out for like 3 months or so. I guess since like after Mother's Day when I did my last short. But that's why I haven't been one, just because my data, I figured out that my storage is full. I don't know if I said that on my video. Erica, please. Or did you knock my water down? Pick my cup up, please. But yeah, so my computer laptop that I originally started, like I was saying, I got an HP Envy. So it's just like the little plastic part at the bottom. I think a screw fell out first, and then the little plastic like around the screen broke or whatever. And so eventually like the wires came out. So I guess the part that connects the like the screen to the actual keyboard part is just like came out. So now it's like power. It won't even turn like the screen was coming on, but now my screen won't even come on at all. So I'm pretty sure I could have just got it fixed when it first happened. I probably should have just fixed the screw. But it's like I kept forgetting, like, oh, to buy the screws on Amazon. And then it was just like a domino effect, just like one thing after another. First, it was the screw, and then the little plastic part broke, and then the wires started coming out or whatever. Because the touch screen has stopped working, but I could use like the keyboard and the mouse thingy. So, but that laptop is like, it's 2006. I think I got it after my daughter was born. So it might be at least about 4 or 5 years old or whatever, anyways. So, I mean, nowadays, that's how they make things for you to have to replace every few years. So, I mean, I already knew. I was just hoping that I could have got another one before that one quit on me, but it's all good. And like I said, my toddler, she does have a laptop. but I think the processor or something on there is like really slow. So like I said yesterday, I did try to test it twice and try to use it, but when I hit go live, it'll say going live, and the little thing it'll just spin and spin and spin. So it actually would never start the live. So that's why yesterday afternoon I just did like a 5 minute live trying to test out my phone just to see how well it will work on here. But I guess that's it today. I haven't done anything. I just like got up. I got up. I came out here and checked my compost pile because I didn't expect it to rain last night, like I said, and it didn't rain a lot. But I'm gonna go ahead and cover it up today. And then yesterday I forgot to bring my clothes in. I washed my clothes in the bathtub and I hung them out here. And last night it did rain. Hi, Anthony. But I forgot to bring my clothes in. I was supposed to come bring them in last night before it got dark, and I forgot them out here. And then this morning I came out here to check on them. I was about to bring them inside, and I was like, "Oh shoot, I forgot that it rained last night." So now, they didn't get too wet. Like they're not too wet, but they are directly in the sun, so it's not gonna take them long to like dry. So I'll have to try. Well, I guess I do need to bring them in probably like 3 or 4, probably 3 o'clock, because we do have like a 40% chance of rain this evening. So after a while, after I finish this, I'm gonna go inside. I think I'm gonna make me a tea. I probably try to do like green tea, pineapple, and then I have some cherries in a can. So I'm gonna use probably like muddle the strawberries and use some of the syrup and try to make me a tea. And it's hot, so I'm gonna do a iced tea, and then I'll check it to see how sweet it is, see if I need to add sugar or whatever. But my plan yesterday or either today was to go ahead and line these little containers, boxes that I found. I was gonna line them with cardboard or whatever, so that when I got ready to put something in there, it'll at least already be like had a cardboard in there. I could just put my soil and whatever else. But that's it. I'm making my tea today. Go freshen up because I'm all sweaty. Filter me some water and put in some jars. And that's really about it. Just chill out, try to find out what to clean, play some games on my phone for some cash. And that's pretty much it. Like yesterday, I literally scrolled like Facebook and Instagram for like 3 hours in the morning. So I got up and started doing my work or whatever around the house. And then I checked my phone. I was like, golly, it's already 4 o'clock. So I did a lot of doom scrolling yesterday, but it was like relaxing, whatever. I haven't just like scrolled for hours in like months, just scrolling. So, I guess I got a little break from just trying to do everything and be so serious about getting stuff done. And then, like today, I keep forgetting what today is because I'm thinking that it's Tuesday, but it's Monday. And yesterday, I kept thinking that it was Monday and it's Sunday. But I guess that's it. I just gave y'all an update of everything. Not really much going on, but I'll pop in every once in a while and do a live. Like I said, I really don't like doing lives on this phone, but I'll just go ahead and do it every once in a while and just show you the progress of my composting pile and stuff died off or stayed alive, and then just my progress on this stuff right here. Oh, and then I forgot. I did want to show, like, when I had my rain barrel and I put my barley pellets in there, that my water, there's like a little thing on the side here where you can see the water, how much water, the water gauge or whatever, to show you how clear that was. And it actually did get like all the way full, pretty much full. I got over 40 gallons, close to, it probably was more closer to like 50. It probably was full. But it said that it hold 53, but I think it was more closer to like 50 gallons or whatever. Because, like I said, the last 2 or 3 weeks it had rained a lot. A couple of days in a row, so we had some flooding here. But
I want to open and see.
okay, go ahead, go open and see. But my throat is getting a little dry, and I'm getting a little tired of talking continuously. So, I guess hopefully next time y'all can come and join me, ask me any questions that y'all have or whatever. But I did just want to come on live so y'all could just get to know me or my personality a little more. And like I say, I am still nervous when I go on and do lives and whatever. But that's it. Happy Monday. Y'all have a good Monday. I don't think this live is gonna upload, but what'd you say? I don't think it's gonna.